oh Mario, you fucking clickbaiting cunt, I bet you're fucking talking about, you know, you falling down like this and then whoa, fly. Fuck, I didn't fly out, I had that all planned out in my head. Let's try that one more time. Yo, I bet you fucking talking about, you know, you flying down, oh I nearly died and flew, but it's nothing like that. The title is what it says it is, you know, I nearly fucking died. Look at this shit. You won't be able to see that clear because there's like a red flashing light and shit. But there's a scar that starts from all the way up there and it goes right around my arm. And I had 36 stitches there, I believe. You can still see like the little fucking stitch marks, scars and shit that are never gonna fuck off. But you know, that's alright, you know, I've told a lot of different stories about how I got that. And I could fucking tell you guys the same, you know. I was swimming in the fucking sea, you know, there was some cunt drowning, so I dived in, swam down, some fucking shark came up and ripped my fucking arm apart. I could say that. I was at the zoo where a little girl jumped over, so I jumped over into the tiger pit and got clawed by a tiger. You know, I could say that, and I've said that to people many times, because let's be honest, the way this fucking happened is very, very, very embarrassing. And I don't even know why I'm telling you guys it, but my stories seem to do so well, like all my stories get over 500 likes. So I thought, why not be honest with you guys? I've done a lot of fucked up shit in my life, I've got a lot of cool stories, so I thought, why not tell you another embarrassing one that makes me look like an absolute moron with half a fucking brain. If even half a brain, because what I'm about to tell you seems like I had no brain in my head. So, it happened about 7 years ago, back when I was in intermediate school, and it's quite scary. Fucking hell. It's quite scary to think about how this actually happened and how long ago it happened, because I'm finished school now, and this was when I was in school, and last year's school was last year, and now I'm finished, and now I'm like a fucking old cunt. You're only 18. I still just feel old, you know. I miss the days coming home from school watching SpongeBob fucking SquarePants and, you know, Sticky TV or Studio 2 if you're from New Zealand, you know what that is. If you're from America or anywhere else, you'll be thinking, what the fuck are you talking about? Just get off the story. Alright, I'll get off the story. So this is in summer, okay? This is just after Christmas. For Christmas, I got a swimming pool voucher, okay? You got like 10 clips to get in for free and shit. So we all had money on us. It was only $3 to get into the pools. So we're all heading off, and we actually arrived at the pools. And I was like, fuck, I've got a free pool voucher. We can all save our $3 each. And we can go to the fish and chip shop and buy some fucking food as well. We're like, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a fucking good idea. So this is the good old days where we didn't have cars. Well, the good old days is now that I have a car, but it was still good old days because there's no, you know, you didn't have to worry about going to work and shit. You just finish school and you do what you want. And that's exactly what we did. Fuck, we didn't even have school. You know, it was the fucking holidays. Just shut the fuck up and get on the story. So, you know, we jumped in. We hopped on our bikes and we rode from the pools back to my house. And speaking of this is the room I'm actually in. That window right there, I've got the door pulled across because everyone complains about the lighting. So that window right there, okay, we're going to hop off COD for a minute and I'm going to explain to you guys a bit more in depth what happened. Okay, so we rode on our bikes all the way back to my house. And I didn't have a key, I was a fucking pre-pube. So why would my parents trust me with a house key? So I couldn't get in my house. Oh, courier. Okay. So this was the window here. And we arrived here on our bikes. I gotta talk quiet because everything got fucking echoes around these hills. Like someone should be listening to me right now. But I got to this window, okay, and it wouldn't open. Like, I just went, fuck, it's locked. You know, I've got it unlocked now, obviously. But then I went like this. I went, and then I went, boom. It just went through, and then I had a big chunk of glass and shit. And it's just, that's pretty much what happened. And I could have emphasized it and made it a whole lot better, but I was whispering. I could hear myself fucking echoing around the hills and shit. So that's basically what happened, you know. There's usually a little lock here, and there's probably some robbers watching my video. So if you are, I'm fucking home 24/7. I'm a nerd. I got cameras on my house. I don't even fucking. So usually, this lock here is open like this, okay? Usually. So that means you can slide the window just like that. Because the latch here is fucked. So I locked that and put all this bar and shit. And so if any robbers are watching this fucking video, it will be reinforced and locked after this video. Because I know some of my subscribers know where I live. But I'll be sitting in this room and it's right by my front fucking door. So if you want a butterfly knife to your head, you be my guest. So that's what happened, yeah. And I just went like that. Right through. And fucking, here we are today, you know. Fucking little faggot ass scar. I'm thinking about turning it into a tattoo because I am like part Greek, so I was gonna get like a Greek god Zeus tattooed, and that can be like his lightning bolt or something. That's what I was gonna like do. But that's basically how it happened. And then my arm was just fucking pouring out with blood, you know. It was like a fucking murder scene. I looked like Chucky just slit my wrist open with his big ass fucking huntsman knife. You know, seriously, I seen like shit, like meat coming out my arm. It looked like a pack of fucking processed sausages going through the bloody mixer. You know, like the skin, then the sausage comes in and they like kill. Yeah, that's what it looked like. and my arm was just pissing out, you know. It went through my main artery, and if anyone has ever cut their main artery, they'll know that it just goes pew, squirts out like some bitch in fucking a porno, you know, that's just had her clitoris fucking stimulated. It was going nuts, okay? It seriously was. And I was fucking, I don't know how old I was at intermediate, maybe 12, 13 years old. I didn't know what to do. I was sort of just standing there like, pew! It didn't hurt. Surprisingly, it didn't hurt. Like, it happened so fast, and I didn't even really feel it cut until I looked, and I was like, I looked like I looked like I was having an orgasm myself. I looked like my clit was being stimulated, but I was just looking at it, and my two mates were looking at it like. And the thing is, we didn't call the fucking ambulance. I should have died. I remember my mate wrapping his shirt around and, you know, building up heaps of pressure. They're like, should we call the ambulance, Andrew? Should we call the ambulance? I'm like, no, it's all good, man. Don't call the ambulance. Fuck, I'm gonna get in the shit for smashing my window. Let's just, you know, it'll heal by itself. And I'm looking at it, and it's fucking this. It's this wide open at the time, you know, like that, and they pushed it together obviously like that, and it was so wide open, and seriously, it looked like a 50-year-old MILF's fucking vagina that had been. We're not even going to go there. So what I ended up doing is I ended up riding my bike to my grandma's house with my arm like that on the grip. We rode to my grandma's house and I showed it, and she's like, what the, you know, she's a Greek lady, she's like, what the fuck, we need to go to the hospital. So we hopped in the car, went to the hospital, and I ended up passing out in the foyer at the hospital. I ended up passing out because I lost that much blood. And then the next thing you know, I woke up and my arm was stitched together like this. And apparently I should have died, so apparently I shouldn't have been here today. So, you know, God bless the Holy Lord Almighty that I'm here today. A lot of you guys probably thinking, fuck, you should have died. I wish you weren't here. Can't fucking kill yourself now. Blah, blah, blah. Well, fuck you. I'm alive. And you know, I'm doing something good with my life now. You know, I feel like I was given a second opportunity at life. And, you know, I'm making YouTube videos, and I'm flipping pizzas, and I'm fucking, you know, I'm living life to the fullest, you know. That's really all I got to say in this video. If you guys did enjoy, leave a thumbs up. Can we hit 400 likes for this video? What a fucking embarrassing story.
I smoke weed, ain't nothing wrong. My money good and my money long. My bitch bad and my kush strong.